Hello student, good morning. So today I am going to discuss special case of head-on elastic collision of two bodies. Okay, so we discussed this topic in the last class and we got the velocities of both the bodies after collision. Okay, so I repeat again. So here we take any two bodies having mass m1 and m2, and the first body moving with velocity u1, initial velocity u1, and second body move with velocity initial velocity u2. Okay, when these two bodies collide head-on with each other, okay, then their velocities will be changed from u1 to the first body having velocity v1 and second body having velocity v2 after collision. Okay, so this is a condition before collision and this is a condition after collision. Okay, and we already got the velocities v1 and v2, I mean the expression of velocity. Okay, and we take only magnitude value here. Okay, not in vector form, we take magnitude value. Okay, so we already got these values m2 u2 plus u1 m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, and here the v2 is equal to 2m1 u1 plus u2 m2 minus m1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so these two velocities after collision. Okay, after collision. So now today we discuss special case. Okay, and we need these two velocities. Okay, so our first case is here. So when masses of both bodies are same. Okay, when masses of both bodies are same, then what happen? I mean m1 is equal to m2. Okay, m1 is equal to m2, I mean both this body having same mass. Okay, u1 and that is a u2. Then what happen? After collision, its velocity will be changed u1 to v1 and u2 to v2. Okay, so when m1 is equal to m2, so now we put here. Okay, we take the equation number 1 here and equation number 2. Okay, so here m1 is equal to m2. So now we put this in first expression of v1. Okay, m1 is equal to m2, so 2 m1 u2 u1 m1 and we put m2 is equal to m1. Okay, so here m1 plus m1. Okay, so here m1 and m1 will cancel to each other. So 2 m1 u2 upon m1 plus m1. Okay, so 2 m1 u2 2 m1 and 2 m1 and 2 m1 will cancel to each other and u2. So here v1 is equal to u2. Okay, v1 is equal to u2. So now we put this value m1 is equal to m2 in v2. Okay, in equation number 2. So we need page. So now we take another page. Okay, so here this is the value of v2. So we put the here value m1 is equal to m2. Okay, in equation number 2. Okay, so this is the equation, I mean v2. We put here m1 is equal to m2. So 2 m1 u1 plus u2. We put m2 is equal to m1. Okay, m1 minus m1 upon m1 plus m1. Okay, so 2 m1 u1 plus this becomes 0, 2 m1. So finally 2 m1 u1 upon 2 m1. 2 m1 and 2 m1 will cancel to each other, only u1 left here. Okay, so v2, so here v2 is equal to u1. Okay, v2 is equal to u1 and I already got the value v1 is equal to u2. So we can write here v1 is equal to u2 and v2 is equal to u1. Okay, so here m1 and m2. Okay, this is a before collision, this is the condition before collision. Okay, and after collision m1 and m2, their velocity changed. Okay, v1 and v2. So now here we got the when both having the same mass, I mean the m1 is equal to m2. Okay, both are equal. So at these conditions, okay, v1 will be u2. Okay, v1 will be u2 and v2 is equal to u1. Okay, velocity will be interchanged. Okay, initial velocity will be interchanged here. Okay, so therefore the velocities of the here, okay, the velocities of the bodies of same mass, okay, same mass, we take here m, okay, same mass are interchanged after perfectly hit on collision. Okay, the exchange of momentum is maximum when their masses are equal. I mean, we write here the exchange of momentum is maximum when their masses are equal. When their masses are equal. Okay, so now we discuss case number 2. So case number 2, okay, so when second body is at rest, okay, I mean u2 is equal to 0. So here we take second body is at rest. First body having mass m1 moving with velocity u1 and second body is at rest. Okay, so u2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, and this is a before collision, and here m1 and m2. Okay, after collision, this is a condition of after collision, this is a v1 and v2. So now we have to find the value of v1 and v2 after collision. Okay, so we already have the equations. Okay, I mean the equation, these equations. Okay, v1 and v2. So we put this value here, I mean u2, we put u2 is equal to 0. Okay, u2 is equal to 0, and here we put the value of u2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, so we need these both equations. So v1 is equal to, okay, v1 already given here, so we write here. Okay, so v1 is equal to 2m2. Firstly we write v1 2m2 u2 u1 m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. So now we put the value of u2 is equal to 0. Okay, so when we put u2 is equal to 0, this term becomes 0. 2m2 into 0 plus u1 m1 minus m2, okay, upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so this term becomes 0. 0 plus u1 m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so we have u1 m1 minus m2 m1 plus m2. Okay, so this is a v1 when second body is at rest. Okay, so now we find the v2. Okay, so we have the v2 value. Okay, so v2 is equal to 2m1 u1 u2 m2 minus m1. Okay, so firstly we write here all these values here. 2m1 2m1 u1 u2 m2 minus m1 m1 plus m2. Now we put u2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, so 2m1 u1 0 into m2 minus m1 plus m2. Okay, so these total terms become 0. 2m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2. This is the value of v2. Okay, so now we have v1 and v2. Okay, so these are the values. Okay, when second body is at rest, then velocity will be v1 is equal to u1 m1 minus m2 m1 plus m2, and v2 is equal to 2 m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, but if m1 is equal to m2 and second body is at rest, okay, and we write here, and second body is at rest, so in this condition, okay, what will be the value of v1? So here you see that v1, so in this condition m1 is equal to m2. Okay, both body having same mass, so this term becomes 0. Okay, finally we will get the v1 is equal to 0. Okay, so we discuss here. Okay, so here v1 is equal to u1 m1 minus m2 m1 plus m2. Okay, so when we put m1 is equal to m2, then what happened? This total terms becomes 0. u1 m1 minus m1 m1 plus m1. Okay, u1 into 0 2 m1, finally it becomes 0. Okay, so v1 is equal to 0. Okay, and v2, okay, what will be the value of v2? So v2 is equal to 2 m1 u1 m1 plus m2. So v2 is equal to, we can write here, v2 is equal to 2 m1 u1 m1 plus m1 when m1 is equal to m2. So in this condition 2 m1 u1 2m1 and 2m1 will cancel to each other, u1. Okay, I mean finally v2 is equal to u1. Okay, v1 will be 0 here. Okay, so what happened? So in this condition m1 and m2, okay, both body having same mass. Okay, and the first body moving with velocity, initial velocity u1, and second body is at rest. Okay, when collision happen, okay, so this is a condition of collision, then first body, the velocity of first body is equal to 0. Okay, and the second body v2 is equal to u1. Okay, this is a condition before collision, and here this collision happen here, and this is a after collision. Okay, here initially the first body moving with velocity u1 and second body is at rest. When collision happen, okay, the first body is at rest. Okay, and the second body move with initial velocity of first body. Okay, so this is the case number 3. Okay, when m2 is very greater than m1 and u2 is equal to 0, I mean second body is at rest. So in this condition what happens? So firstly we write the expression of initially velocity v1 and v2. Okay, we write all this velocity here. Okay, we need always these two equation number 1 and 2. Okay, so firstly we write v1 here, 2 m2 u2 u1 m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so v1 is equal to, we put this value u2 is equal to 0. So when u2 is equal to 0, we put this value u2 is equal to 0, so this term becomes 0. Okay, so we left only this value left, m1 plus m2. Okay, so now we apply this condition, m2 is greater than m1. Okay, m2 is a very large than as compared to m1. So in this condition what happened? Okay, so in this condition we neglect m1. Okay, So v1 is equal to u1. Here we neglect this m1 value, only what left here, minus m2 upon, okay, so here the m2 is we neglect m1 here, so only left m2, so minus m2 u1 m2 and m2 will be cancelled to each other, so minus u1. So finally v1 is equal to minus u1. Okay, so now we find the value of v2. Okay, so we already have v2. Okay, so this is the value of v2. We need equation number 2 here, so we write equation number 2 here. Okay. So we write here equation number 2, 2m1 u1 u2 m2 minus m1 m1 plus m2. Okay, so now we put u2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, because initially the second body is at rest. Okay, so here in this condition when m2 is equal to very greater than m1 and u2 is equal to 0. Okay, so we put u2 is equal to 0 here. So when we put u2 is equal to 0, this terms becomes 0. Okay, it's equal to what left here, 2m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, and here m2 is very greater than m1. So in this condition we neglect m1. Okay, so here 2m1 u1 and here m1 plus m2, so finally it becomes m2. Okay, and this value is very greater than as compared to m1, so this value is very small as compared to this value, so finally it becomes 0. Okay, so here, so v2 is equal to 0 here. If this value, if compare this value of 2 and this value is a very large value. Okay, whatever is the 200 300, so this means this is a very nearly to 0. Okay, so we directly put here 0, so v2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, so in this condition v1 will be, okay, minus u1 and v2 is equal to 0. Okay, this condition happened when m2 is very larger and compared to m1 and second body is at rest. Okay, in this condition v1 is equal to minus u1 and v2 is equal to 0. Okay, so now we discuss case number 4. Case number 4. Okay, if m1 is very large than m2 and second body is at rest. Okay, then firstly we use equation number 1, v1 is equal to 2m2 u2 u1 m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so now we put here u2 is equal to 0. Okay, firstly we use this condition, u2 is equal to 0, so this term becomes finally 0. So what left here, u1 m1 minus m2 m1 plus m2. Okay, now we use this condition. Okay, m1 is a very large than m2. Okay, so here we neglect m2 here, so here u1 m1 and m1. Okay, we neglect m2 here, so what left here, m1 plus m2, we just write here m1. Okay, so here m1 and m1 will cancel to each other, only left here u1, so v1 is equal to u1. And so now we need equation number 2 here. Okay, so we write equation number 2. So v2 is equal to 2m1 u1 plus u2 m2 minus m1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so now we put u2 is equal to 0 here. Okay, so now we use first condition. Okay, so when u2 is equal to 0, second body is at rest, then what happened, v2 is equal to, so this term becomes 0. Okay, when we put u2 is equal to 0, this term becomes 0. So 2 m1 u1 upon m1 plus m2. Now we use condition m2, m1 is a very greater than m2. Then what happened? We neglect m2 here. So v2 is equal to m1 u1. Okay, and here only left m1. So m1 and m1 will cancel to each other. So what left here? 2u1. So v2 is equal to 2u1 and v1 is equal to u1. Okay, I mean in this condition, okay, the first body having mass m1 and second body having mass m2, and the condition here m1 is very greater than m2. Okay, in this condition m1 is very greater than m2. Okay, and the first body moving with velocity u1, second body is at rest. Okay, when collision happen between both these bodies, and after collision the velocity of first body, what is the value of v1, is equal to u1, and v2, okay, v2 is equal to 2u1. okay, when this condition, okay, we apply this condition, I mean m1 is a very greater than m2, very larger than, mass of first body is a very larger than as compared to second body, then this condition happen. Okay, so here when a heavy particle, okay, I mean the first body, this is a heavy particle, okay, when a heavy particle strike the light particle, okay, then the change in velocity of heavy particle is negligible. Okay, its velocity remains same, I mean v1 is equal to u1. Okay, I mean its initial velocity, its velocity does not change here, but the second body, okay, but this light particle move with the double the velocity of the heavy particle.